how to make him miss you when you're in a long distance relationship. This video is going to teach you exactly what makes a man miss you like crazy when you're in a long distance relationship, and it's going to actually deepen your relationship rather than make it fall apart and keep things strong as you move forward. When you know this, you'll end up seeing how you can actually use the challenges of a long distance relationship to your advantage and actually strengthen your bond rather than make things fall apart. And I will teach you my special emotional responsibility technique, and it's basically going to make or break your LDR. And the truth is, if you do it, he's going to want to commit to you more. And if you don't, he's going to end up pulling away and not really want to continue the relationship, which is not what you want. If you want to know what makes an LDR succeed and how to make a man miss you, write "I'm ready" right now in the comments while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before we dive into today's video, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, if you like any of my videos or anything about me, if you like what I'm wearing, if you like dating advice, give me a like, give me a share, subscribe, tell people all about it. That would be very helpful. Now I'm gonna dive right into number one. The first thing to do is to make a future plan. So the trick here is make a future plan where you guys can reunite and kind of be in the same place for the long haul. So I'm talking about making a firm, clear, tangible, realistic plan where you will both honor this plan. I'm not saying a pie in the sky plan like, oh, I wish we lived in the same country. We can be together one day, but unfortunately, all of our logistical situations are actually not going to allow us to live together, but I wish we could live together. That's not a plan. That's a pie in the sky dream that I fully understand you want to happen and you would make happen if it was realistic. But if you can't make a realistic plan, you might want to reconsider your situation and try to find a tangible way that you guys can both honor, where you guys are going to be in the same place, or at least be in the same place consistently for long enough, time that you can actually maintain a relationship. You can even do something where, one of you spends 2 weeks in the other person's place and then vice versa, or whatever it is. If you have a job that you can actually, do wherever, or if you have a career that you can transition into, or if he does, whatever it is, it would be a really beneficial thing for you to really start considering whether you can realistically have any type of plan in the future where you will be in the same place for specific periods of time that you can both rely on. So the second thing to do in a long distance relationship to make your long distance boyfriend miss you is to see each other as often as you can. Okay, so that's an obvious one, right? But it's something that you have to really remember to make a priority, whether it's a long weekend that you guys spend together, whether it's even a 2-day thing, whether it's a week-long thing, whether you meet each other halfway. Make sure that you put this in the number one priority category in your mind, because you have to see each other in order to maintain your relationship. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult and tricky. So really take the time to try to see each other as much as you can, and consider that a very important thing, because that's going to be the heart of your relationship. And a lot of LDRs fail when this isn't made a central priority. So the next thing to do, how do I make my long distance boyfriend miss me? How do you do that? Well, make sure that you emphasize quality over quantity when you contact him. Okay, what do I mean here? A lot of people fall into this trap in a long distance relationship where they think that constantly texting all day is going to be the reassurance that they need to make the relationship thrive. The irony is it won't. That is actually going to kill the relationship, suck any joy out of it, and make the guy especially not really want to participate, because it's going to be way too much of a hassle to constantly reply. Men don't like texting in the way women do. Men do not like the back and forth. They don't like to feel pressure. They don't want to feel like they're bound to do this back and forth thing, and it's not even going to be texts that are interesting or meaningful. It's just going to be kind of mundane, boring things, right? There are only so many things to say. So the best strategy here is focus on the quality of what you are saying, not quantity. So quality, make sure that when you do send text messages or talk on the phone or Skype or use whatever means of communication you use, that you really make it good and you're in a good mood. The worst thing to do is complain and be angry and have some kind of problem when you're communicating. That will actually be a drain on him, a drain on your relationship. And the problem is that since you don't see each other in person, that's kind of going to be the heart of what you rely on to maintain your relationship. And therefore, you really want to be in your best mood when you do talk. So be happy, be positive. Think about what you appreciate about him in the relationship. Think of fun things in your life that you want to talk about. Don't put a drain on the relationship. Don't complain. Don't say things that are negative constantly. Obviously, if you have a tough situation in your life, you can tell him, but making that the whole center of your conversations is not a positive bet for your long distance relationship to actually thrive. The next thing to do is to invest your time, which you're going to have a lot of, and that is one of the benefits of an LDR, that you have nothing but time to kind of spend on yourself and do your own thing. So make sure that you invest your time wisely into making yourself feel better, as well as things such as self-care. So work on your fitness, try to eat healthy, try to occupy your life with things that you like to do, go out with friends, take up a hobby, just be your best you and make sure that you put an effort into being in your best place. So set small goals for yourself, whether it's fitness goals, health goals, work on you, make sure you like your hair, your appearance, your makeup, et cetera, et cetera. Just kind of spend your own time working on you. That's going to make your relationship better, and it's time that you are spending that is positive. So when you end up talking to him, you're going to have things in your life that are actually going to be interesting to talk about, and he's going to see you as a woman who can occupy herself and be happy with herself, and it won't be some kind of a situation where you're kind of waiting all day just to talk to him and living and dying based on what he says. That will kill your attractiveness, and that will make your relationship stale. But if you have a life that you love and do things you love, the opposite will happen, and you will infuse absolute positive energy and joy into your relationship, and he will love you for it. I promise you. So I want to ask you right now to please write in the comments, what is something that you love to do and want to work on yourself? Any goal, no matter how small or big, write it in the comments down below, because it is going to help you. Do it right now. Number 5, the next thing to do to make a guy miss you from long distance is to create an emotional reaction from far away. How do you do this? There are a million ways you can do this. You can send a heartfelt text. You can send a package that has stuff that are specific to him. Maybe go on Amazon Prime and find some kind of package delivery that you can send him and make it a gift. Write a special note. If he has the flu, send him, a care package, send him a nice candle, incense, anything, no matter what it is. Send him something that is special, some kind of care package. You can even order him a cake or something if it's his birthday, or balloons or something silly and fun and cute, anything. Just be aware that those things definitely go a long way and will have an emotional impact and make him feel happy and smile. Number 7, how to make him miss you. Trust him. Okay, so that's very, very important. One of the biggest killers and silent killers in a long distance relationship is a lack of trust. So a lack of trust starts small, but it builds, it festers, and it infects your relationship. So if you don't trust him, if you think, oh, he's cheating on me secretly, oh, he's out with the boys, but secretly trying to do this and, bang whatever girl he sees, that will murder your relationship. Plain and simple. Not trusting him and blaming or accusing, even if it's in the privacy of your own mind, it'll make him feel your vibe. You will be suspicious, you'll be angry, and most importantly, you won't be in a positive place. Your own mind is something that is important to focus on. I'm not saying that you have to always be, absolutely happy with a situation. Obviously, your long-term goal is to be together and you'll be able to trust him more when you're in person. But when you are apart, you must be sure to not let this insecurity and fear of the unknown sabotage you, because the blaming, the accusing, and that negativity, it'll make him not want to be with you. Men don't want to deal with the hassle of being with a woman that is constantly accusing them. And truth be told, it's going to actually be a self-sabotaging thing because he's probably not doing anything wrong. But if all you're doing is accusing or thinking of what he's doing wrong and plotting on how you can make sure he doesn't, watching his Instagram or his Facebook or his social media to spy and trap him and find the thing he's doing just to nail him, you're gonna give off a horrible vibe that is going to make him run for the hills. So be aware that trusting him unless he gives you a clear reason not to will absolutely be essential, especially in a long distance relationship. Because when you are long distance, the trust must be there because you're not physically there in front of the person. So have faith, be able to trust, and if you can't, work on that within yourself. Don't blame him unless he has done something really specific to break this trust. So I really hope that this has helped you, and I want to hear from you. What is the biggest challenge that you think you're facing right now in your LDR? Let me know down below in the comments, and be sure to hit like and comment on this video with your thoughts on this topic. Share this video as well if you found it helpful, and give it a like because it really does help me out and it lets YouTube know to recommend this video more. And be sure to subscribe for more love advice so you can get to have the love life that you really want. And I will see you next time.